All right, welcome back. I am so glad that you guys are checking out my channel once again. This is going to be a VGC video where we're going to be doing a couple of live battles, ranked battles, using a team that I constructed in the 2v2 video game championship format in Pokemon. So we're going to go ranked. First time I've logged into this. I think this looks better than it has in any Pokemon game before. It looks awesome. Nice. All right, I think we're ready to go for it. So before we jump into it, I am going to show you, let's see here, a little bit of this team on Pokemon Showdown. PokemonShowdown.com, an incredible resource if you've never used it before. The main, maybe out there strat in my whole team is this Rabsca. Rabsca has actually got a really solid stat spread for what it is, which is kind of like a Trick Room sweeper type of Pokemon. Very high special attack, which you can take advantage of in a number of ways. Very low speed, especially with that low IV input, and you get down to below 50 speed, which just for reference is actually slower than Amoonguss. Well, actually, let's see. No, I don't think it is. Never mind. Not slower than Amoonguss, but it's slower than a lot of common Pokemon that you see in the Trick Room setting. So, a little bit faster than Amoonguss, a little bit faster than Bronzong, a little bit faster, a lot faster than Torkoal, but it is still very slow. So this whole team has a couple of modes, and here's how it works. So, Rabsca is a Pokemon that I lead often, and I use Rabsca in a number of ways. First off, Speed Swap, an incredible tech move. If I'm going up against the likes of Garchomp, Murkrow, oftentimes I'll Speed Swap them turn one, even if I'm next to my Bronzong, where folks are expecting me to go for a Trick Room. I can either go for an attack, or I can swap into like a T-Tar to tank a Dark type move that's coming out for Bronzong, or a Ghost type move. And Rabsca will get the Speed Swap off, and all of a sudden you have Rabsca hitting stab moves, very high base power, very high base stat total, and he's hitting it at the speed of a Garchomp. Incredibly powerful. So Rabsca is real, probably my hardest hitting win condition. I also have Armorogue with Wide Guard, Expanding Force, and Armor Cannon. Expanding Force is because I carry Psychic Terrain on my Bronzong, just another way to amp up damage from Armorogue. Flying type on the Terra on Armorogue, that way it can avoid Earthquakes and the like. Got my final Gambit, Annihilate, Choice Scarfer. Very common set running around. I use Rage Fist over Shadow Claw for personal preference, and U-Turn to get a pivot off. I've got Curse T-Tar in case I do get Trick Room set up. Trick Room Bronzong, already mentioned. This Bronzong was featured in one of James Beck's recent videos, VGC. And then a pretty standard Amoonguss with Energy Ball over Giga Drain. Clear Smog there for Dundozo and the likes. This team has its weaknesses, but it's really fun, and so I'm going to get ready and let's jump into a battle. I've been having some pretty good experiences with this team offline. Well, online, just on Pokemon Showdown. So I'm hoping that I will have a good experience on real live battles in the game as well. An opposing trainer has been found. Let's jump into it. Let's see what we're going to do. Battle against Ludo. All right. They've got a Sableye team, so that doesn't look like they're running Trick Room. Their Tailwinder would have to be Dragonite. With the Psychic Terrain, I can pretty much negate the Extreme Speed strat, also the Jet Punch strat from Palafin. So I think Bronzong is a must. All right, and then how do I mitigate them trying to knock out Bronzong with King Gambit turn one? I don't think I need my Wide Guard. I think I go Rabsca, and then I have Tyranitar in the back. I think it'd be, well, having a hard time. I think I need Armorogue in case they bring a Amoonguss, and then I'll keep Marley. I tell you what, I'll do Marley first. so I have that final gambit threat. All right, let's try it. This looks decent to me. If they lead King Gambit, then I have final gambit threaten onto the King Gambit, and possibly could keep me from going right down to a dark type move. I can also terrestrialize my Bronzong to make sure I get Trick Room off. All right. I'm expecting flip turn, probably. Nice. I got the Defiant boost. I don't think I'm going to terrestrialize, because I think I'll just knock out the Arcanine, and that should be safe for a Trick Room. So let's do Trick Room, and then let's Final Gambit the Arcanine, and we'll bring in Armorogue for some big damage next turn. Final Gambit comes through, unless he's Sash. Okay, it does knock out the Arcanine, and I'll be able to get this Trick Room off pretty much regardless. I don't think Palafin has a way to knock me out before he has his hero form, so we'll see. He is going to flip turn. He's going to go get into his hero mode. But I think even his hero mode is going to go down to one of my other mons here. The only problem is I don't have a super effective hit against water, but Psychic Terrain is going to make the Psychic type hit really hard. Okay, well that's no bueno for my Psychic moves. But I will, you know what, I'll Psychic Terrain this turn. And protect Armorogue? Maybe? Is that the right choice? Yeah, I think that's the right choice. So I don't get Sucker Punched, and I don't get Jet Punched. And then we'll get the boosted Expanded Force, and maybe Earthquake, or... Yeah, okay. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to Psychic Terrain this turn here, and then protect my Armorogue in case he goes for Sucker Punch. Let's do that. Because I definitely don't want to get prioritized here. Which both of them have super effective priority against Armorogue, so that's probably what's going to happen. Protect on the King Gambit, and water move into Armorogue. My Bronzong is especially defensive, if you're wondering, so it will take a lot of damage from a Wave Crash. Okay, thank goodness. All right, so now we're going to, I think we're going to go straight into a massive Expanding Force here. And do we Earthquake? Armorogue will survive for sure. Oh, you know what I'll do? I'll Earthquake and I'll terrestrialize my Armorogue. No, I don't want to terrestrialize. Never mind. Earthquake. I think I'm going to just Earthquake myself to get Chip, and then maybe Expanding Force will blast him down. I'm stupid. Expanding Force doesn't even hit King Gambit. All right, let's Ice Spinner and Armor Cannon King Gambit. This will cover for any Sash. I cloak myself in Psychic Terrain, and I may go down to Palafin here, but that's okay. I almost ran out of time there, but I will get a knockout on a King Gambit. There's Armor Cannon. Now, who's he going to Wave Crash? Probably going to Wave Crash my Armorogue, in which case Armorogue will go down. No way. All right. We survived that. And that means I'm going to get an Expanding Force off here. Really nice. Really nice. Yeah, this is actually going to shape up well because I have my Fairy type in the back. Yes, I should be good. Fairy type, you may be asking, what do you mean by that? I'm obviously talking about Rabsca. I have it able to Terrestrialize Fairy and use Dazzling Gleam. So we're going to go Psychic Terrain and Expanding Force here. I think we protect to make sure I don't get Jet Punched. I could get Extreme Speeded, though, which would be very difficult. Yeah, okay. That sucks. That's okay though. It's not the worst thing to happen here. All right, one turn to win right here. Life Orb Terastal boosted Dazzling Gleam. Should hit pretty tough. And then we'll also Expanding Force, I believe. I totally forgot my my Terastal on that one. That's okay. We're going to Expanding Force. Double up the Palafin here. All right. Best of luck. It comes down to this turn right here. See what happens. Do I take game one or not? My Rabsca is going to be Terastallized into Bug type, which is going to make it for sure one hit the Palafin, or it should, unless it's super bulky. And they're going to Terastallize as well. Dragonite, normal type. Well, that's unfortunate. It does not knock out Rabsca, which is awesome. Will that take Palafin? It does. Awesome. That's exactly what I wanted. And now we're in a place where Dragonite's going to have to pick who he wants to knock out, and I think either Pokemon gets the knockout back on him. The only reason that wasn't a harder hit is because he's probably multi-scale. So the best thing to do here is just double down on the Dragonite, and I think he's going to go for the Armorogue. Unless he's got a double hitting move. Even then, I don't think he takes on Armorogue. So we Armor Cannon here instead of the other. Extreme Speed on the Armorogue. Knock it out. No, he's doing Rabsca. Wow. Good call. Okay, well, I'm going to get an Armor Cannon off in his face. Let's see what happens. If Armor Cannon can finish the job or not, we're about to see. I think it should be able to at this range. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. It does not. You're kidding me. Oh, my goodness. Wow. There's no way I live with my stat drops. Let me make sure. Yeah, I'm -2. Yeah, I'm toast. All right. Hey, good game. Good game. I'll go ahead and hit it just in case, but I think it's game. Losing to Extreme Speed Dragonite game 1. A couple of big misplays there. One is I for sure did not realize about Ice Spinner affecting terrain. Like it did, obviously. If it had not canceled my terrain as it did, then I think that would have been a different game. Also, just a little bit of a mismanagement of my resources as well. Yep. All right, that was not wasn't terrible. We definitely had that in the bag, and I'm gonna go update my Terra types, and then I'll be back for game 2. I didn't realize the interaction between the Ice Spinner and Psychic terrain, and so I corrected that by putting Gyro Ball on my Bronzong. And then also, I went ahead and made sure my Rabsca's Terra type was correct, which is Fairy type. And so now that I've got that, I think we'll be in a better position to win. Honestly, had my Rabsca's Terra type been Fairy, then I would have... Nice. I would have went Dazzling Gleam, and I could have knocked out the Pokemon Dragonite that I lacked a little bit of damage on. But that's okay. It is what it is. We got a Grimmsnarl team here with Dragonite, probably Extreme Speed. Oh, Frost Breath and Tauros. This is one of those Tauros teams that's running around where she's going to Frost Breath the Tauros. The Tauros is going to then have max attack and be able to put out some major damage. So let's see here. I think we're going to Marley. And we'll just take out Tauros if... Yeah, we'll just take out Tauros if that's their lead. And we'll go Bronzong for the Trick Room. Armorogue in case I'm not comfortable taking out the Tauros. And then... Rabsca in the back is looking pretty good. Let's see. Is there any better options? No, I'm going to go T-Tar in the back this time. I think T-Tar looks a little bit better into Dragonite, and so we're going to try that. Here we go. This is one difference about the way I'm doing my battles is I've actually built this team from the ground up, and so all these Pokemon are my Mons. So if I have edits I want to make, it's not like I go find a different code. I actually have to go make the edits. The lead is Indeedee and Frostlass. Got a Psychic Surge going on. Now the question, do I... Special defense buff. Okay. I think I'm going to U-turn the Indeedee. Well, but that won't catch the Tauros. Yeah, I think I U-turn the Indeedee. And I go Trick Room. Because even if Tauros comes in, I'm in a good position with my Tyranitar to get some good damage. Okay, so let's try that. Trick Room. Yes. Yeah. All right, we'll try that. Levitate. Good call. That does good damage on the Indeedee. Am I going to get Shadow Balled here? Probably so. But I will break Sash if she has a Sash with T-Tar's Sand coming in. Hey, that ain't bad. I will accept that. That's okay. I like that better than getting Shadow Balled on the Bronzong. All right, I think I'm going to Stomping Tantrum and Ground Terrastalize over here. And then I'm going to Gyro Ball the Frostlass because now I'm thinking I'm not sure that I want Trick Room up, especially if Annihilate's going to come back in. So this will for sure knock out Indeedee, but it'll also knock out an incoming Tauros if they're going for the Frost Breath. So we're going to see, because I think they might be expecting me to go Crunch, but I do not run any Dark-type moves on this T-Tar. Yep, so here comes the Tauros, and he's going to get stomped. It's interesting that their Indeedee is faster than their Frostlass. There comes the Frost Breath. Very nice. Now, will the Terrastal-boosted Stomping Tantrum knock it out? That's the question. Its max attack, T-Tar, does not knock it out. That is a bulky Tauros. But that will knock out Frostlass. Oh, it does not. That's a bulky Frostlass. Good grief. Okay, so we're looking at a very bulky matchup here. But we have a max attack Tauros now. How do we deal with this? I think I just Rock Slide. Or I think I Stomping Tantrum and Trick Room. No, I don't Trick Room. Do I Trick Room? That's the question. I think I do, because Armorogue looks way better in this situation. You're going to get Terrastal here. Pretty much whoever he hits, the other, like one of the Pokemon's going to get a move off. So either Tauros goes down or we get... Okay, Bronzong's probably going down, so we don't get Trick Room, but Tauros will go down. That's a T-Tar. Okay, so we're going to get Trick Room here. And then I'll get an Expanding Force off onto their side. Yeah, I think we're set here because Trick Room's going to come up. Now we'll get an Expanding Force off on both of their Mons. And I still have Annihilate for at the end of Trick Room if this doesn't work out, but it should work out. So let's go Armor Rogue. You know what would have been a smart play there? Could have been, well, I don't know. It wouldn't have covered for the attack into Bronzong. So I think I made the right play. We're going to Expanding Force into Tauros and Gyro Ball the Frostlass in case of a Protect or something like that. Okay, there comes Gyro Ball. Frostlass is down. Expanding Force should be able to clean up the Tauros, especially under Psychic Terrain. I guess we will see. Of course, it's no longer fighting type, but Expanding Force does do the job. That was a scary matchup for a moment. When I didn't have Trick Room up, I was wondering how I was going to defend against max attack Tauros, but it ended up coming through in a good way. Indeedy Amoonguss. All right, I think this is just a sealed up game now because of the Amoonguss. Of course, the Amoonguss can Spore here, so we want to prevent against that as best we can. He has to Spore the Armor Rogue, I believe. I think he does have to Spore the Armor Rogue. So I'm going to go ahead and protect Armor Rogue, and then we will Gyro Ball the Indeedee? No, Trick Room. Yeah, I think that's the play. Because then we get Psychic Terrain boosted Expanding Force onto that Amoonguss. So, and if he spores the Bronzong, not a huge deal. We can make do. Nice use of Fake Out once again. Now I'm kind of stalling out my own Trick Room here because Armor Rogue is faster. Let's see how many turns of Trick Room we have left. 2 turns of Trick Room left. So I think we go Annihilate here. I don't know, because they really can't let Trick Room go up. I think I'm going to sit in, Expanding Force, and Trick Room once again. Okay, he does 4 Armor Rogue. That's okay, because that should put him waking up at the end of Trick Room anyway. So we'll see what happens. Can we knock out the Indeedee from this range? We will see. Max special attack Armor Rogue does pick up the knockout on the Indeedee. I hope that he clears Smogs, but he's probably sporing. Nice, nice, nice.
1 hour later.
Please wake up. I mean, seriously. I think it's slept for 5 or 6 turns this battle already. You're kidding me. All right, so he's going to go down to Amoongus, and now I think I'm in a position where I could very easily lose this game. That is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Very easily could lose this game.
Five hours later.
There we go. That should be game. I am so sorry for your wasted time and for mine. Everyone blame Amoongus User 69. All right, was not even fun to play against you, man. You should have resigned that game whenever your Pokemon before Amoongus died. You got lucky with Armorogue, but you weren't going to get lucky and spore through the rest of my team. Good game. Good game. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm going to play a little bit more with Rabsca tomorrow. I hope you guys will tune in for that as well. And so we'll have more Rabsca games coming very soon. And then after Rabsca, I have another really cool Trick Room team that I'm working on. I think you guys are going to really enjoy it. It's hardcore Trick Room, though, not like a hybrid team like this one I'm running right now. So thanks for checking out my channel, and I hope you guys will come back for more content soon.